Welcome back to example 3 from lesson 6.4. You're getting the idea that 6.4 may be a little bit tricky. Really, it's not. There are just a bunch of different situations where you can use the same techniques in a slightly different method. So, in this system of equations, we don't have any variable terms with a coefficient of 1, and we don't have any variable terms of opposite sign. So this gives you the most flexibility or the most freedom to choose whichever one you want to eliminate first. And I'd recommend using a variable term of smaller number to make your multiplication easier. So in this case, our x coefficients are 8 and 7, and our y coefficients are 3 and 2. It's going to be a lot easier to multiply by 3 and 2 than it is 8 and 7. So, since our y variable terms are both positive, that means we need to multiply one of them by a negative so that we have opposite sign. So, what we do, take the top equation, multiply by 2, take the bottom equation, multiply by negative 3. That's going to give us a y variable term of positive 6 and negative 6 so that they can then be eliminated. So off to the right, I'm going to multiply my top equation by 2. 8x times 2 is 16x plus 3y times 2 is 6y equals negative 7 times 2, which is negative 14. The bottom equation I'm multiplying by negative 3. So 7x times negative 3 is negative 21x. And negative 3 times 2y is negative 6y equals negative 3 times negative 3, which is positive 9. Sorry, that line's not very straight. So, positive 6y and negative 6y cancel out. 16 minus 21x is negative 5x equals negative 14 plus 9 is negative 5. So, finish the problem. We want to divide by negative 5 to isolate the x, and we get x equals positive 1, because negative divided by negative gives you positive. Now we want to find out what the value of y is, so we're going to substitute that into the first equation. 8 times 1 plus 3y equals negative 7. 8 plus 3y equals negative 7. Subtract 8 from both sides to isolate the variable term. 3y equals negative 7 minus 8, which is negative 15. Divide by 3 to isolate the variable term, and y equals negative 5. So we have an ordered pair solution of 1, negative 5. And of course, all you good little students out there want to make sure that your answer is correct. So we'll take the second equation, 7x plus 2y equals negative 3, and we'll plug in our answer and see if it works. 7 times 1 plus 2 times negative 5, does that equal negative 3? Well, 7 times 1 is 7. And 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. 7 minus 10 is negative 3. So, our answer works. So, our two lines intersect at point 1, negative 5.